finished setting it up. Just finished formatting the SD card. But I ran into a problem. So once I formatted the SD card, right, so one it came with, it's like, did that. Have another one with the micro SD. Alright. People say you need to unbolt this, but you don't. You just see, slots in place, little micro SD goes in. But the problem is, I don't get nothing from the screen. Like literally, it's connected right. Like, everything's connected. Everything, literally everything. The power wire right there. Wire right there. Wire right there. Nothing. No light, no nothing. Usually when you power it on, it just turns on and asks you what language. I'm not getting nothing. I guess we'll just give it a second. And I already hit the switch on the bed. One right. Right there, over here. Yep. Hook it over 220 power. Nice shine. Right. I'm getting nothing. Maybe it's just this little screen. Nothing. Nothing at all. And I was ready too. I was like, already had it pre-cut, alright. Little angle. Come on, focus, focus, focus. We'll focus with me. We'll just pop it in the hole. Put this little lever down right here. Push it deep in. All the way down. Just like that thing. Spin that down. Can't get that on, so I don't know what to. Try it again. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, so this is the Creality CR10S 3D printer. It's been out of the box for less than 48 hours, and I'm more than halfway through the first print, and so far very, very impressed at the print quality. This is just with the white PLA that came with the kit, came with the printer right there. They just give you a kind of a small starter roll, and overall, very simple to set up. The instructions are not super detailed, but they are adequate. You just have to be careful and look at this diagram to make sure you can tell which way things are supposed to go together. Now, there was one issue, which is this. This X carriage was kind of wobbly to the rail. And you see two wheels here on top. There's a third wheel on the bottom with an eccentric nut for adjusting the tension. And that just didn't get it to where I wanted it. It was still just a touch wobbly, and I figured out that this plate had just a slight curve to it. Now, when they manufacture it, there's some nuts that they press in, and that probably is what caused it. I don't think it was shipping damage, because this came really well packaged, very, very nicely packaged with custom foam and everything. So I don't think it was shipping damage, but wasn't very hard to pull the extruder off and take this and just flatten it out a touch. Then for the y-axis, this plate had a slight wobble, but found the eccentric nuts and tightened those. And then the last thing, the z-axis was perfect, so I didn't even have to touch that. That was great. As you can tell, not too loud. You can hear the motors. You can hear the fan, but we're here in the basement, so that shouldn't be a problem. Of course, it did come with this blue sort of trim, but since that's just cosmetic, I haven't installed it yet. I just wanted to get this thing up and running. And so far, very, very impressed. Creality CR10S. Thanks for watching.
Hello. So this is my review of the Creality Ender 3 S1 Pro. And I could tell you, because I just returned my Ender 3 Neo, and I could tell you this Pro is a lot better, the quality is a lot better, and it's built a lot better, and it does a better job. This is just my test, my first test of it, and so far it's doing a pretty good job, a lot better job than the Neo. So if you have the money, you should get this instead of one of the lower end ones. Lower end ones also, there's more parts to put together. Real important on this, when you do the leveling, auto leveling, you also need to adjust the head to the table by putting a piece of paper in between the table bed and the actual printer head, and adjust it, offset it down till the paper just slides through, barely slides through, but easily. That's real important. Otherwise, the filament's not going to stick to your plate. Anyway, so far so good. As you see, there's a computer off to the side. It does run from the computer as well. Or you could put memory stick in the slot there and do it from the memory stick and use the control pad. Anyway, I think this is a good investment. If you have the cash to, a little more cash to buy something a little bit better, this would be the better choice. But the instructions, again, made in China, so hopefully you have some kind of technical skill to put it together. That's it. Have a good day.
This is my 3D printer. I selected for it to print a rabbit right there. And then it printed this, which is not a rabbit. So, not sure why, but that is what it is printing.
A little quick update. Looks like I'm 3.5 hours into the print, and maybe got another hour and a half to 2 hours left to go. Still looking pretty good.
Right out of the box, put it together, no problems, no restarts, plug and play, fantastic.